Hey guys, today we're talking about the self-esteem loop. Let's jump into it. So, what are we talking about? We're talking about the self-esteem loop, and that is this little bad boy I've got here. And there's different frames, different models in psychology, coaching, mindset type training that can take you down different rabbit holes on self-esteem. And I've got a few different theories to share with you along the way. The reason being, we want to lift self-esteem, right? We want to build resilient people, resilient kids, resilient adults, where there's an internal positive kind of ecosystem inside of us, right? But first we have to be aware that this unconscious process is going on out of our awareness. All we really get to see is the results. So let's jump into it. Here's the loop. We start off with a belief. There's some sort of belief. Maybe it's I'm not good enough or I'm awesome, whatever it might be. Now, some of it may be based on nothing. Some of it may be based on lots of things. But you see these people who have this sense of positive self. There's something going on in the tape recorder in their brain. And I'm always envious of those who have just naturally had it all the way through their whole life. But the rest of us, we've got to develop it. We have to grow it. We have to influence it, and we can. So, we have a belief. Now, the example I've got down here is I'm not good enough. It's a generalized one, but for this video, for a YouTube video, for my school group, for where I do the coaching, I figure that's not a bad place to start. Now, I'm not saying you're not good enough to fly an aeroplane, right? You need to do some training, okay? You need to learn how to, fly the plane, navigate the plane, operate the plane, understand aeronautics, understand how planes work through the air, understand conditions, understand weather, understand all sorts of things, right? So you've got to be very smart. So I'm not suggesting you plug this into that context of what would be more competence. We're talking about you as a person and having the ability to learn something, which most of the population can learn anything, right? So I'm not good enough, right? So you might have this loop going on, or maybe I'm not skinny enough, or maybe I'm not pretty enough, or maybe I'm not, don't have enough, charisma. There'll be something you're saying. Maybe I'm not good enough to be heard. Maybe there's something going on for you. But let's keep it as I'm not good enough. It's an automatic loop going on inside you. Okay. Belief, behavior. Okay, so let's say you've got this I am not good enough. What are you going to do with this loop going on inside your head? What are you going to do? You're going to avoid opportunity, right? So if you say I'm not good enough and there's an opportunity, I suppose one example might be I learnt public speaking and I did 2 years of Toastmasters, right? People in the States would know it, people around the world, it's everywhere. So Toastmasters, awesome place to learn public speaking from zero, right? So it's not like you're going into some fancy public speaking club. You're starting at zero and you do your first project and you do a little presentation and you're very nervous and you slowly step your way through. Now, if I'm saying I'm not good enough, maybe I don't even go to the meeting in the first place. I don't even go to have a look. I don't even go to see what this thing's about. And so I'm avoiding opportunity. Or maybe I go along, but I've got this loop in my head. I remember the very first meeting, you're very nervous. What's this gonna be like? It's a bit exciting, but it's all a bit nerve-wracking. If I have I'm not good enough and I see it, and I might even see the opportunity, and I might even see that, I could maybe come once every 2 weeks and practice public speaking with this group of strangers, and I might get better, and I might learn, and I might sort of baby step my way through it. If I'm saying I'm not good enough, I'm going to avoid joining that club. I'm going to avoid the public speaking practice. I'm going to avoid even making a presentation or my first little project where it's just putting a structure to it. I remember that was the first project in Toastmasters. I'll avoid it. I will avoid, and I won't do it. I'll self-sabotage myself. And so the behavior means there's a result. So the behavior is I don't go, and then the result is I don't develop the skill. right? Or I go along and then let's say I've got this in my head and I've got to wire this out and I don't even make the first presentation, even if I do join, right? You see where I'm going with this? The behavior leads to a result. And that result, see, I told you my identity is I am not good enough. Well, duh, you bloody well did it. You're the one that created that. If I'm saying I'm not good enough in your head, you didn't take any action. That's why I love action. Because when you take action, everything changes. You have an experience and your brain is smart enough to watch an experience and learn from it. So, avoid opportunity is the behavior. Missed results. You didn't learn the thing. You didn't even try. And then you reinforce, I'm not good enough, which then reinforces the belief. Reinforces this, I'm not good enough. It's very much an identity statement. So the goal is to end up going into action. And so how do we change that belief? That's what we do in coaching. We help you with your beliefs. And I love some of the mindset coaches online because they give so much great content. And one of the things I saw recently was, I think it was a Peter Crone one. He's a fantastic guy. And he talked to this girl about her belief. And he said this really great line to her, which really stuck in my head. It went something like this. He said, so how long have you been listening to that lie? That lie, that belief lie. How long have you been listening to that lie? And he did build up to it. It wasn't just the one-liner. But such a powerful line. Belief. How long have you been telling yourself that lie? Because it's clearly not true. So that's what we want to do with the self-esteem loop. And there's a few other models on self-esteem that might help you, but just think about, what are you believing about yourself? What is your behavior that comes from that belief? And then the results that come from it, do they reinforce the identity and the belief that I am this, or I am that, or I'm just that, not got that kind of person, or I am, the sort of person who. It's all made up in our head, right? And so we can change it. So I hope that's helped you today. My name is Matthew Tait, and this is Self-Esteem Loop. And it's the beginning of my video series. I think this is video number 4 now, in my series of self-esteem. There's your loop. And then whatever you're trying to do, understand that belief. Spend some time there. And then think of an action that can change it. And then this loop will change. You'll start to feed results into your identity that you might change it. Well, it's not about being good enough. You might change it to, because you need to build a bridge. You can't just say, I'm now a world champion something or other when you start from, I'm not good enough. But you can build a bridge. You can build a stepping stone. What about, I am proud that I'm in the arena. I'm proud that I prepared the speech, using the public speaking example. I'm prepared that I had to go. I know I'm learning a lot, my identity, I'm learning a lot from this experience when I wasn't learning anything before. Sounds good, doesn't it? So you can see here how that will reinforce a more likely belief for you to act. I see this one here, behavior. That's where I want to see the movement in reality. That's where I want to see it show up, an action of some sort. Because without the action, then we don't learn anything. There's no result, good or bad. There's no learning, because result could actually just be learning, right? You can see how I'm relabeling these things. And then I am experiencing a new thing, right? So experience, so that could be in the identity. And as you're having new experiences, that feeds into your belief, well, I'm exploring, right? So maybe I'm exploring. You can see how I'm changing the loop. So that's what I'm inviting you to do. Have a look at your beliefs, have a look at your behaviors, have a look at the results. And are they feeding an identity? Loop them around, make some belief changes, take some new actions, and these two start to shift. relabel these two as you go. You are now an explorer. You are now in action. You are now learning, and you're proud of your action. And you are now learning from experience. And then from that, you continue exploring until you figure out who you are in the new space. Matt Tait signing out, and we'll do another video very soon on continuing the self-esteem video series and how you can lift your opinion of yourself. All right, see you guys in the next video.